A very good morning, aspirants. Welcome back to our channel MPSC Easy Learning, and this is Advocate Sabira Mistry. As you all know, we've started with the previous year question series. I have already completed PSI pre 2011 and I've completed STI pre 2011. If you're watching this for the first time, please first watch PSI, then go to STI, and then watch today's lecture, that is of ASI pre 2011. And one more thing which I wanted to tell you all. For example, आपने PSI का pre का आपने lecture देख लिया. First learn this और फिर आप देखना STI. Learn this and then watch today's lecture which is of ASO pre 2011. Only watching the lecture does not prove beneficial. So please learn and then move ahead so that you can link the questions and you can understand what I'm trying to say. Alright, so these are certain revision questions which I've added, which were asked in STI pre 2011. Please pause your video, read the questions, and do let me know the answers in the comment section. With this, let's start with it. The first question is from science. Okay, which of the following chemicals is used as a cooling agent in air conditioners? Carbon tetrachloride, methane, chloroform, freon. Here your answer is freon. Like always, option analysis is not required, but please keep the answer in your mind. Next question. If the pH value of a solution is 7, then the solution is dash. Acidic, basic, alkaline or neutral. If it is 7, it is neutral. Okay. Let us see certain important points from this topic. If it is 0 to 6.9, it is acidic. Okay. If it is 7, it is neutral. And if it is 7.1 to 14, it is basic. And if someone asks you what is the full form of pH, ये पूछा जा सकता है आपके पेपर में. So the full form is potence of hydrogen, where potence means concentration in German language. If we see certain characteristics of acids and bases, so acids are sour to taste and bases are bitter to taste. Which is a natural indicator जिससे आपको पता चलेगा कि ये एसिड है और ये बेस है? It is litmus paper. I am sure स्कूल की experiments आपको याद आते होंगे. So this paper is made from lichen. These are certain important points which you must keep in your mind. And if we see, we've done with our question analysis, option analysis, and this is from the topic acids, bases and salt. Must study. Next question, the order of penetration power of alpha, beta and gamma rays through a metal sheet is dash. Here your answer is gamma, beta and alpha. So gamma has the most penetrating power, secondly beta, and third goes to alpha. If we see certain important points about this, alpha rays are positively charged, beta rays are negatively charged, and gamma rays are neutral. Please keep this in your mind. Next question, question number 31. The temperature at which air becomes saturated with water vapor is called dew point. Not freezing, not melting, not boiling, it is dew point. Freezing point is also known as solidification. इसका मतलब जब liquid solid में हो जाता है, water turns into ice, right? It is freeze. Melting point is also known as fusion. The solid gets converted into liquid. Please keep these terms in your mind. In order to confuse you, they can add this. और जब आप पेपर सॉल्व करेंगे आपको लगेगा फ्यूजन क्या नया चीज़ है. It is not new. That is another word for melting point. And this question is always asked about sublimation. Here, usually, if I say ice becomes water and then it becomes vapor, right? But sublimation में क्या होता है? Solid ये स्टेज नहीं रहता उनका, directly vapor. Certain examples are camphor and anthracene. Okay. Next question. Human goiter is related to dash. Iodine deficiency in the diet, overactivity of the thyroid, accelerated uptake of iodine from blood. All of the above. Here your answer is all of the above. This is from the topic diseases, biology part. And diseases has to be studied in first priority, like I always say. Next question. Broca index is concerned with calibration of general health in humans. It is appointed by subtraction of weight in kg and height in meters, height in centimeters and 100, height in meters and weight in kg, or weight in kg and height in centimeter. Here your answer is height in centimeter and 100. So this formula is something which you must keep in your mind. Next question. While preparing liquor, dash is not added. Glucose, fructose or yeast. See, yeast is used when, for example, cake ferment करने वो spongy हो जाता है, उसके लिए yeast use करते हैं. Is liquor spongy? No, it is not used to ferment. So liquor में क्या नहीं होता है? yeast नहीं होता. Glucose होता है and fructose होता है, but ये नहीं होता. Next question. Who requires highest amount of proteins in his or her diet? An adolescent between 12 to 18 years of age, a pregnant woman, a farm worker or a scientist. Any normal student would get confused in between these two, right? Because here, like, she is giving birth to someone, so there's a baby growing within her. But the answer is an adolescent between 12 to 18 years of age requires highest amount of proteins. Next question. Fats are shown at the apex of food pyramid because fats are easily absorbed in a cell, perform several functions in a cell, are easily oxidized, or are never stored in a body. Answer is are easily oxidized. That is the reason fats are shown at the apex of the food pyramid. Next question. The process of continuous progressive improvement of the health status of a population is called ? Just pay attention to this. If there is continuous progress, it means development, right? This can't be found in any book. ये काफ़ी common है, you know, basic logic. So here your answer is health development. The process of continuous progressive improvement of the health status of a population is called health development. Next question, question number 40. Which of the following is an inherited disease? Hypertension, diabetes, leprosy, or both 1 and 2 above? Here your answer is both 1 and 2 above. Leprosy is not an inherited disease, but hypertension and diabetes is. So if we see important facts about hypertension and that of diabetes. So diabetes is caused due to deficiency of which hormone? Due to the hormone insulin. Okay, and it causes the inflammation of which organ? Pancreas. Here keep insulin in mind, here keep pancreas in mind. And if they ask you leprosy is what kind of a disease? It is a bacterial disease. Okay, this seems very early, but please keep this in your mind that leprosy is a bacterial disease. And leprosy, aka, means also known as, okay, so leprosy is also known as Hansen's disease. It is caused by which bacteria? Like I told you, the leprosy is a bacterial disease, so we need to know, right? It is caused due to which bacteria? It is caused due to Mycobacterium leprae, and it affects the peripheral nervous system. These are certain facts which you must keep in your mind from this question perspective. We've done our question analysis, we've done our option analysis. This is from the topic disease, biology. Very important. First priority में please इसको पढ़ो. Next question. With this, we've completed with science, and now we will start with history. Which was the main objective of Indians during and after the revolt of 1857? To uproot the British, to oppose the British, to cooperate with the British, none of the above. ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. None of the above भी नहीं. ये दो. When was it to oppose? See, one thing which you must keep in your mind, revolt कब होता है? When do you revolt against something? जब आपको चीज़ ही नहीं चाहिए. And चीज़ ही नहीं चाहिए इसका मतलब ये हुआ, it means to uproot, right? So the revolt of 1857, the main objective during and after the revolt was to uproot the British. And if they ask you the revolt of 1857, the momentum was given by whom? It was given by Bahadur Shah Zafar. Please note, this has been asked in 2011. I'm sorry, but I don't vividly remember PSI or STI. But quickly, for a revision, I added it up. Who was the Governor General during the revolt of 1857? It was Lord Canning. Right? This question is from Modern History. Topic 1857 revolt. If you're watching this for the first time and you are confused about modern history, कहाँ से कहाँ तक पढ़ना है? Please keep in your mind 1857 to 1947 suffices the need. Question यहीं से बनते. Next question. Bill unrest took place at Dash. Pune, Khandesh, Mumbai, Konkan. Your answer is Khandesh. So Bill unrest took place at Khandesh. Option analysis not necessary. Next question. Who annexed many Indian princely states between 1848 and 1856? Lord Ripon, Lord Cornwallis, Lord William Bentinck, or Lord Dalhousie? Here your answer is Lord Dalhousie. Here they have purposely given this, okay, in order to confuse you. So question घुमा दिया. Annexation of Indian princely states from 1848 to 56. इसका तो नाम ये था ना? But you see, in order to confuse, what did they do? So please keep Lord Dalhousie in your mind. Here I've already mentioned, it is also known as Doctrine of Lapse. This question was asked in Rajya Seva mains once. That before Lord Dalhousie, there was one more person who followed the Doctrine of Lapse. So what is his name? His name is Lord Auckland. Please keep this name in your mind. Never know. अगले पेपर में ये पूछा गया. Next question. Who issued an order to fire at the unarmed innocent crowd gathered for a meeting at Jallianwala Bagh? I vividly remember telling you that there was one question in one of the papers where they had given the same word in order to confuse you, right? This is that question. So the options are General Dyer, O'Dyer, Chelmsford, Curzon. One more trick which I want to share with you all is, if such a question comes in your paper in the upcoming combined 2024 and you find two options are similar, please close your eyes and cut the other two. Answer 110%. ये दो ही होगा. Once you cut, you reach at 50-50. And जो भी question पे आप 50-50 पहुँचते हो, please solve that question and come. कभी भी cut to cut question solve करके नहीं आना. This is something which I don't personally endorse. Okay. Here your answer is General Dyer. So, when did Jallianwala Bagh massacre take place? It took place on 13th April 1990. And who was the Viceroy? The Viceroy was Lord Chelmsford. And like we just saw, who told to fire? General Dyer. In reaction, ये दो चीजें हुई. This also has been asked. Please note it down. ये दोनों PYQ है. Rabindranath Tagore renounced his knighthood. and Mahatma Gandhi returned his Kesari-Hind title. They can ask you this question, okay, that after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, who returned his Kesari-Hind title? So there your answer is Mahatma Gandhi. And 110% I'm telling you Rabindranath Tagore भी होगा आपके ऑप्शन में in order to confuse you. But Kesari-Hind is related to Mahatma Gandhi. This question analysis done, option analysis done. Yeah, this is from Jallianwala Bagh. 1919 मतलब 1857 to 1947 इसके बीच में ही आता है राइट 1919. अपना assumption और अपना analysis सही है that this much to this much ये between का span is enough for your exam perspective. Next question. The agreement made between Dr. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1932 is dash. Next question. Who was the founder of Bharat Sevak Samaj? Dadabhai Naoroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Mahatma Gandhi or Bipin Chandra Pal? Here your answer is Gopal Krishna Gokhale founded the Bharat Sevak Samaj. Whenever any Samaj is founded, you need to know the year and the place. So Bharat Sevak Samaj was established in 1905 at Pune, and Bharat Sevak Samaj is also known as Servants of India Society. If we see the founder, that is Gopal Krishna Gokhale, is also known as Diamond of India. Please keep this in your mind. Next question. In September 1916, Home Rule League was founded by dash. Indulal Yagnik, George Arundel, Annie Besant or Gopal Krishna Gokhale? Here your answer is Annie Besant is the founder of Home Rule League. Again here something has been founded, you need to know the year and you need to know the location. So Home Rule League was founded by Annie Besant in 1916 at Madras. But if they ask you Home Rule movement in Maharashtra was founded by whom? It was founded by Lokmanya Tilak. And George Arundel, like you can see this option, who is this person? He was the organizing secretary of Home Rule League. And if they ask you Home Rule League has been taken as an inspiration from which country? So it is Ireland. These are certain facts which you must keep in your mind. Next question. In which country was the Home Rule movement first started? For example, if in India a movement has been taken from a particular country as an inspiration, so first only start हुआ रहेगा, right? So the answer is Ireland, like we've already discussed. Next question. After the arrest of Mahatma Gandhi, who led the Satyagraha at Dharasana in Gujarat? Shri Krishna Sarda, Malappa Dhanshetty, Qurban Hussain or Sarojini Naidu? Here your answer is Sarojini Naidu. Led the Satyagraha at Dharasana in Gujarat. Please note, this is one of the most favorite questions of MPSC. They always ask this question. And if we see, the civil disobedience movement took place in which year? In 1930. And from Dharasana it was Sarojini Naidu. Next question. Which act declared the separate electorates for Muslim? 1813, 1909, 1990 or 1935? Here your answer is 1909. Act established separate electorates for Muslims. And the Act of 1909 is also known as Minto-Morley Act or Indian Councils Act. And if they ask you who was Minto? Minto was the Viceroy. And who is Morley? So Morley was the Secretary of State for India. Which cities were connected by Grand Trunk Road? Delhi to Mumbai, Delhi to Kolkata, Pune to Mumbai or Nashik to Surat? Your answer over here is Delhi to Kolkata. And Grand Trunk Road, which is known as GT Road, it is also known as Uttarapath. Please keep this in your mind. Next question. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar spread his message through the journals like Janta Patra and Dash. Moknayak, Vartaman Deepika, Sudharak, Vichar Lahari. Here the answer is Moknayak. Next question. To remove casteism and untouchability, Dash formed Samta Manch in 1944 AD. Please note, this question has already been asked. If you watched my previous 2 lectures, you must already know the answer for this. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Annie Besant, Justice Ranade, or Maharishi Dhondo Keshav Kare. Here your answer is Maharishi Dhondo Keshav Kare established Samata Manch. In which year? 1944. And what was the aim? To remove casteism. These 3 facts are important. What is the ancestral name of Rajashri Shahu Maharaj? Nimbarkar, Bhosle, Ghatge or Pawar? The answer is Ghatge. Please note, Shahu Maharaj is a very important person from your exam perspective. So please learn his data properly. Okay. In 1875, the Arya Samaj was established by whom? Swami Vivekanand, Ramakrishna Paramhansa, Swami Dayanand Saraswati और राजा राम मोहन रॉय. Like I have always told you, ये same है, right? ये दोनों कट जाएगा. Now you come to 50-50. So here your answer is Swami Dayanand Saraswati established Arya Samaj in 1875. Where? At Mumbai. This question is also asked always, that what is the real name of Swami Dayanand Saraswati? It is Mool Shankar Karsandas Tiwari, and the main center of the Samaj was at Lahore. Very important. This is also asked in previous year questions. इससे ये पता चलता है समाज पे फोकस होना चाहिए. Next question. Mahatma Jyotiba Phule founded Satyashodhak Samaj in 1873 for dash. Here they have asked the aim. Religious movement, revolt against British government, emancipation of common man, or political activities. Here your answer is emancipation of common man from Brahmanical tyranny. And if they ask you where was this founded, it was founded in Pune. Next question. The book Gulamgiri was written by whom? Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Mahatma Jyotiba Phule, or Narayan Guru. Your answer is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Next question. A newspaper, Sudharak, was started by question mark. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar, Gopal Hari Deshmukh, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh. The answer is Gopal Ganesh Agarkar. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar has also written the book Dongricha Turungatil 101 दिवस. Right? Please note this down. This has also been asked in previous questions. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar was born in the village dash near Karad. Here your answer is Tembu. Option analysis not required. Just understand. By this question, social reformers are born at which place? इस पे भी क्वेश्चन बनते हैं. ऑलराइट, एंड द आंसर हियर इज टेम्बू. डैश issued an order abolishing the Mahar Watan. British government, Krishnarao Bharekar, Punjab Rao Deshmukh, or Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj. So it is Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj who issued an order abolishing the Mahar Watan. And Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj also started hostels. This is one new initiative done by him. And if they ask you Miss Clark Hostel, प्लीज़ नोट ये हॉस्टल पे काफ़ी फोकस रहता है. सो मिस क्लार्क हॉस्टल वॉज स्टार्टेड फॉर अनटचेबल पीपल. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इन महाराष्ट्र, who was the first social reformer who had given 50% reservation for backward classes in his princely state? See, if कोई princely state किसी का है, it means that person is a king, right? So विठ्ठल रामजी शिंदे, बाळासाहेब आंबेडकर, बाळासाहेब औंधकर, पंत सचिव बोरकर, छत्रपति शाहू महाराज, जो राजा होगा वही तो अपने प्रिंसली स्टेट में ऐसा कुछ चालू कर सकता है, राइट? सो योर आंसर इज छत्रपति शाहू महाराज. महर्षि कर्वे was born on dash. Date has been asked. 18th April 1859, 18th April 1859, 18th April 1758 or 18th April 1759. Your answer is 18th April 1859. This is from the topic social reformer, और इससे ये पता चलता है that you need to know their date of birth as well. Never know, ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछा जाए. And if we see, Maharshi Karve started the institute SNDT College. Recently I have uploaded a reel on this. Please go watch it. It will definitely help you in your exam. Maharshi Karve, again a question on him, was remarried to a widow from dash. Seva Sadan, Anath Balika Ashram, Mukti Sadan or Sharda Ashram. Here your answer is Sharda Ashram. Okay. Again a question on social reformer, Maharshi Karve. Focus on this person. If you have seen PSI pre 2011 also there was a question. There were many questions on him in fact. STI pre 2011 there have been questions. ASO pre 2011 also there have been questions. It means this is a very important person. Who was the social reformer from Maharashtra to whom Bharat Ratna was awarded in 1958? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Dr. पंजाबराव देशमुख, धोंडो केशव कर्वे और मुकुंदराव पाटिल. आपका आंसर है धोंडो केशव कर्वे. लाइक यू सी, सोशल रिफॉर्मर ऑन कर्वे. ये एक ही पेपर में 4 से 5 क्वेश्चन थे, राइट, ऑन सोशल ऑन दिस सोशल रिफॉर्मर. हु फाउंडेड बहिष्कृत हितकरणी सभा? महात्मा ज्योतिबा फुले, विठ्ठल रामजी शिंदे, छत्रपति शाहू महाराज और डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर. Here your answer is Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Again a question on social reformer, and which one? Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. You must be wondering, why am I not taking analysis as such of these questions? See, these are very straightforward questions, okay, where they have just asked the name. So this much data is more than sufficient from your exam perspective. ऐसे one liner question आए, it will suffice the need. Here in depth I don't think कोई explanation की ज़रूरत है. The periodical मूक नायक was started by Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, गोपाल बाबा वळवंकर, छत्रपति शाहू महाराज और धोंडो केशव कर्वे. आपका आंसर है डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर. Again a question on social reformer, which one? अम्बेडकर. एंड यहाँ पे इनका फोकस इनके वर्क पे है, मीन्स मैगजीन्स और न्यूज़पेपर. इससे ये पता चलता है वी नीड टू लर्न द नेम्स. और अगर उन्होंने कोई सभा चालू की है, बहिष्कृत हित करनी सभा, यू नीड टू नो द नेम्स एज वेल. सिर्फ ऊपर ऊपर पढ़ के नॉट इनफ. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हु लॉन्च सत्याग्रह ऑफ द चौदार लेक एट महाड in 1927? महात्मा गांधी, वीडी सावरकर, डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर और विठ्ठल रामजी शिंदे. Your answer is Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Again a question on social reformer, and which one? Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Please study him in depth. Dash was the father of social revolution. भावदाजी लाल, विष्णुबुआ ब्रह्मचारी, विष्णु शास्त्री चिपलूणकर और महात्मा ज्योतिबा फुले. यहाँ आपका आंसर है महात्मा ज्योतिबा फुले. Here I have added certain points. इस पे PSI, STI में ये points पे question आए. So this is like a revision. Just now we studied Mahatma Phule is known as the father of social revolution. Where was he born? He was born at Pune. He wrote the play Tritiya Ratna in 1855. And he wrote the book Shetkarachi Asud in 1881. Established Satyashodhak Samaj in Pune on 24th September 1873. And his student Mukta Sarve wrote an essay on religious condition of Mahar Mangcha Dukha Vishay in which newspaper in Gyanodaya. And one book of his was published posthumously. Posthumously means after the death of a person in 1891. And what is the name? Sarvajanik Satya Dharma. Please keep this in your mind. Dash was the base of Agarkar's social reform. Fatalism, convention, rationalism, religion. आपका आंसर है rationalism. Option analysis not required. A question on social reformer and which one? Agarkar. Next question. Miss Clark Hostel was started by Shahu Maharaj for which students? Untouchable, Jain, Brahman, Maratha. Your answer is untouchable. Just now I told you a question was asked on Miss Clark Hostel and here they have repeated the question. This was asked in either in PSI or STI pre. And Shahu Maharaj was the first person to start with the concept of hostels. ये मैंने already discuss किया था. Again a question on social reformer and his name is Shahu Maharaj. So इससे आपको ये पता चलता है महाराष्ट्र history social reformers have more weightage than modern history. Please keep this in your mind. Spectrum देख के कि इतनी मोटी बुक है इसमें से ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन आते होंगे. That is not the truth. Social reformers पे major focus होता है. And also I had one person who asked me this. Do we have ancient, medieval in history for pre? So no, you don't have ancient and medieval for pre. Do we have it for mains? For combined mains also you don't have ancient and medieval. Please keep this in your mind. Combined में focus modern history and social reformers only. ये प्लीज़ मत पढ़ के जाइएगा. Okay. Next question. Percentage of forest is maximum in which district of Maharashtra state? A direct question of economic survey of Maharashtra. Economic survey of Maharashtra, I have covered it in depth in our lecture series. I have made a playlist of it. Please go watch this. ESM ऐसा है, it will help you in geography, it will help you in current affair and it will help you in eco as well. Okay. Like for example, there was one question asked कि कितना cattle population है in one of the pre. If I'm not wrong, ये दोनों में से कोई तो एक इसमें पूछा गया था. कैटल का में रैंक क्या है लाइव स्टॉक सेंसस. इट वाज 7th. कहाँ से है ये क्वेश्चन? ESM से है. प्लीज़ ESM पढ़ के जाइए. सो हियर द ऑप्शंस आर सिंधुदुर्ग, औरंगाबाद, गढ़चिरौली, शोलापुर. आपका सही जवाब है गढ़चिरौली. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द लेंथ ऑफ महाराष्ट्र स्टेट from east to west is about dash. 600, 700, 720, 800. Your answer is 800. If we say north to south, ऐसा it is 720 kilometer. Okay. And if they ask you coastline कितना है महाराष्ट्र का, again 720. north to south is equal to coastline. East to west, just now we studied, it is 800 kilometer. And if they ask you total area पूछा जाए in square kilometer, it is 307713. Please focus on these points. Favorite points हमेशा question पूछते हैं. And what is the total population of Maharashtra? It is 11237433. ऐसा याद रखिए, direct question बनते हैं. This Maharashtra geography from Physiography of Maharashtra. Which of the following is not a power generation center in Maharashtra? Uran, Ambernath, Khaparkheda or Parli? Here your answer is Ambernath. So Ambernath is not a power generation center in Maharashtra. This again from Maharashtra geography and from the topic of power generator centers. Where is Uran? Uran is in Raigad district. Parli is in Beed district. And Khaparkheda, where is this? It is in Nagpur. Please note these points. They can also ask you in match the pair. Next question. Dash is a tributary of the river Varda. Penganga, Yerla, Bhima, Panchganga. If I was giving this paper, I would directly cut 2 and 3 and I would choose one of this. Ganga same है, 110% ये आपको confuse करने के लिए डाला. So here your answer is Penganga. Penganga is a tributary of the river Varda. If we see, this is from Maharashtra geography again. From which topic? From the topic of rivers. Rivers is a very important topic from Maharashtra geography perspective. If we see, where does Varda river originate? It originates in Satpura range in Multai Tehsil, Betul district in Madhya Pradesh. Please keep this in mind. इस पे already question बने हैं. And Varda meets Wainganga and becomes Pranhita. Again note, इस पे भी question आया है. And what are the tributaries of Varda? The tributaries of Varda are Karbor, Irati, Penganga. ये ध्यान में रखिए. Next question. Dash soil is widespread in the plateau region of Maharashtra. Black, red, alluvial, laterite. Plateau region, Deccan Plateau region, right? कौन सा soil है वहाँ पर? Black soil. And if they ask you, black color is due to what? So it is due to titaniferous magnetite. And black soil is also known as Regur soil and black cotton soil. Again a question on Maharashtra geography. Here the topic is soil. Very important topic from exam perspective. Next question. The location of dash is in the rain shadow region. Mahat, Mahabaleshwar, Vai, Nashik. आपका आंसर है Vai. Maharashtra geography again and rain shadow regions. Next question. The dash lake has been formed due to a meteoric fall. Chilka, Lonar, Sambhar, Pulikat. आपका सही जवाब है Lonar. Direct question from Economic Survey of Maharashtra. I've already covered it. If we see Chilka Lake, option analysis करेंगे तो Chilka Lake is in Odisha and it is the largest brackish water lake. Done. Sambhar Lake is India's largest inland saltwater lake in Jaipur, Rajasthan. And Pulikat is the second largest brackish water lake located in Andhra Pradesh. Please note these 3 points. This they can ask you in geography section from India geography. That which is India's largest brackish water lake, or Chilka Lake, which is India's largest brackish water lake, where is it located? Or they can ask you in match the pair. In Maharashtra, dash receives the highest rainfall. Chikaldara, Toranmar, Amboli, Gadchiroli. Your right answer is Amboli. Amboli receives the highest rainfall That is the reason it is also known as Cherrapunji of Maharashtra. And where is Amboli located? Amboli is located in Sindhudurg district. Where is Chikaldara located? Do let me know in the comment section. The next question is, the oldest fold mountain in India is dash? Aravalli, Sahyadri, Vindhya or Nilgiri? Your answer is Aravalli. So Aravalli is said to be the oldest fold mountain in India. If we see the extent, it passes from Gujarat to Delhi, that is Gujarat, Haryana, Rajasthan and Delhi. Which is the highest peak of the Aravalli range? It is Guru Shikhar, 1722 meter. Please note, this has already been asked. And one important fact is that it is a fold mountain. ये भी आपके अगले एग्जाम में पूछा जा सकता है. Wildlife sanctuary at Gir in Gujarat state is reserved for dash? Tiger, elephant, lion or rhinoceros? आपका सही जवाब है lion. Jamshedpur is an industrial city situated on the bank of dash river? Mahanadi, Son, Suvarnarekha or Ganga? Your right answer is Suvarnarekha. Jamshedpur is an industrial city which is located on the bank of the river Suvarnarekha. If we see some important points about this question, Jamshedpur is also known as Tata Nagar and it is also known as Steel City. If they ask where is it located, in which state, it is located in the state of Jharkhand and it is located on the banks of Suvarnarekha and Kharkai, these both rivers. Where does Suvarnarekha originate? Suvarnarekha originates at Ranchi and it drains into the Bay of Bengal. In India, dash state ranks first in tea production? Again a repeated question, even a 4th standard kid can give the answer for this. Assam, Bihar, Maharashtra or Orissa? The right answer is Assam. With this, your geography section comes to an end and we'll be starting with economics now. The next question, the formation of iron and steel industry in dash state is the result of 6th 5-year plan. Please note, this is a hash question, okay? But if we see the iron and steel industry and the 6th 5-year plan, so the 6th 5-year plan, whenever we study plan, I have told you duration आपको पता होना is mandatory, right? So it is from 1980 to 1985 and it is based on which model? It is based on Alan Mann and Ashok Rudra model. One iron and steel industry was set up at Visakhapatnam in Salem. Where is Visakhapatnam? Do answer that in the comment section. And one more thing which is always asked in the paper, please note on this 6th 5-year plan is that 6 banks were nationalized in the 6th 5-year plan on the date 15th April 1980. You have to keep in your mind this, you have to keep in your mind this and you have to keep in your mind here 6th 5-year plan mein hua. These are certain important points. Next question, the 2nd 5-year plan was implemented during the period from 1950 to 55, 56 to 61, 52 to 57, 61 to 66. अगर आपने PSI, STI का रट्टा मार लिया होगा, you already know the answer to this, okay? So the answer is from 1951 to 56, 1956 to 61. ये था आपका first plan, ये था आपका second plan. Our answer is 1956 to 61. The 2nd 5-year plan could not be implemented fully because of the dash: acute shortage of food grains, acute shortage of foreign exchange or over expenditure on war, political crisis. आपका सही जवाब है acute shortage of food grains. Next question, the formation of Damodar Valley project is the result of which 5-year plan? This is from the first 5-year plan. If we see the duration, it is from 1951 to 56. Which model? The first 5-year plan is on the Harold Domo model. And dam projects undertake हुए थे on the rivers Kosi, on और कौन से dams? Kosi, Damodar, Bhakra Nangal and Hirakund. The Sindri fertilizer plant was also set up in the first 5-year plan. And where was it set up? It was set up at Jharkhand. Hindustan Antibiotics was started at Pimpri. Where is Pimpri? Pune. Next question, for how many days can the Rajya Sabha keep the money bill? 7, 15, 16, 14. The answer is 14. In the comment section, do let me know which is the article for money bill. Okay? ये क्वेश्चन हमेशा पूछते हैं आर्टिकल के ऊपर. When was the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly held in India? 8 December 1946, 9 December 1946, 15 December 1946, 15th August 1947. Your right answer is 9th December 1946. First meeting of the Constituent Assembly took place. And when was the Constitution adopted? The Constitution was adopted on 26 November 1949. The first meeting, like we just saw, 9 December 1946. अगले पेपर में अगर ये पूछा जाए लास्ट मीटिंग कब हुई थी, it took place on Jan 24th, 1950. Next question, who was nominated as the Vice President of the Constituent Assembly in his first session? हम हमेशा प्रेसिडेंट पढ़ते हैं, that it is राजेंद्र प्रसाद. वाइस प्रेसिडेंट कभी नहीं पढ़ा. Is it K. Santanam, John Mathai, Abdul Kalam Azad or Frank Anthony? Here your answer is Frank Anthony. Okay, he was nominated as the Vice President of the Constituent Assembly in its first session. Next question, which state in India has its own separate constitution? All of us know the answer to this, Jammu and Kashmir. Next question, just now I discussed this. Dash was the President of the Constituent Assembly of India. Again, अगर आपने PSI, STI का रट्टा मार लिया होगा, you already know the answer to this. And let me tell you, this is one of the most favorite questions of MPSC. ये हमेशा ये question पूछती है. Okay, so please don't forget it. Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Nehru. Rajendra Prasad आपका सही जवाब. And like we saw, the president is Rajendra Prasad. But who was the president of the drafting committee? Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. ये दो में हमेशा confusion होता है. So please keep this in your mind. And who was appointed as the legal advisor? It was B.N. Rao. Next question. The total number of talukas in Maharashtra is dash. Please note this is an old data. Okay. Currently, if this question was asked in the upcoming paper, यहाँ आपके ऑप्शन में 358 होता. Right answer is 358. Total districts 36. Total कितने division है? 6. This data clearly taken from Economic Survey of Maharashtra. I have covered this in depth and that too with tricks. You will never forget the division names अगर वो भी पूछा जाए. अगर जब महाराष्ट्र का फॉर्मेशन हुआ था तब कितने डिस्ट्रिक्ट थे, अब कितने डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, एवरीथिंग आई हैव कवर्ड इट इन डेप्थ. प्लीज़ गो टू द प्लेलिस्ट एंड वॉच इट. इट विल डेफिनेटली बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. फ्रॉम करंट अफेयर पर्सपेक्टिव, सम डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैव बीन इन न्यूज़ और इस पे क्वेश्चन बना भी है. ऑलराइट, सो ओस्मानाबाद हैज़ बीन रीनेम्ड एज धाराशिव. अहमदनगर हैज़ बीन रीनेम्ड एज अहिल्याबाई होलकर नगर. And Aurangabad has been renamed as Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. Please keep this three in your mind. Next question, how many teachers of the Vidhan Parishad are elected from teachers constituency? 1/2, 1/4, 1/12, 1/3. The answer is 1/12. Next question, how many languages are constitutionally approved in India? 14, 18, 20, 22. The right answer is 22. Earlier there were 14 languages, लेकिन दूसरे languages ऐड करने के बाद 22 हो गए. And if they ask you ये कौन से schedule में आता है, तो ये आता है आपका 8th schedule में. And if I ask you 7th में कौन सा है, so 7th consists of union list, state list, concurrent list. All the lists come in the 7th schedule. Please note ये भी काफ़ी important है. Okay, इस पे ये जो for example if union has certain subjects, state list has certain subjects, concurrent list have certain subjects, they ask कौन से subject comes in which list. Okay. Next question. To whom is the governor responsible? Chief Minister, Prime Minister, Home Minister, or the President of India? See, one thing logically, if I am the appointing authority, कोई भी अगर आप ऑफिस भी देख लो, अगर मैं आपको अपॉइंट कर रही हूँ तो आप मुझे ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल होंगे ना, मैं आपसे पूछूंगी काम हुआ कि नहीं, राइट? सो हु अपॉइंट्स द गवर्नर? The governor is appointed by the President of India and not by the Chief Minister. Please do not get confused. So, if President is appointing the governor, कौन पूछेगा काम हुआ कि नहीं? President ही पूछेगा. Okay? And if I ask you, who is the current governor of Maharashtra? What is his name? This question was asked in Rajya Seva prelims this time. His name is Ramesh Bais. Next question. Rangarajan Committee is related to dash. Mumbai attack, Gujarat riots, Rajiv Gandhi assassination, or National Savings and Investment? The right answer is National Savings and Investment. This comes in the eco part. Next question. Which constitutional amendment provides for free and compulsory primary education for the children aged between 6 to 14 years? 42nd Amendment, 73rd Amendment, 86th Amendment और 91st Amendment? आपका सही जवाब है 86th Amendment. अगेन अगर आपने PSI STI देखा होगा, ये अमेंडमेंट्स हमेशा पूछे जाते हैं. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ये काफ़ी इम्पॉर्टेंट है. सो प्लीज़ कीप देम इन योर माइंड. इफ़ वी सी 42nd Amendment से सोशलिस्ट, डेमोक्रेटिक और इंटीग्रिटी ऐड हुआ था, राइट? 73rd Amendment से क्या हुआ था? There were local self-governing bodies in rural areas. 74th से क्या हुआ था? Same, local self-governing bodies but urban area. And 86 से, just now we saw, it added one new fundamental duty. Next question. Which of the following is not an objective of India's economic planning? Population growth, self-reliance, industrial growth, employment generation. Self-reliance तो है economic planning में, that India should not be dependent on other countries, self-reliant होना चाहिए. Industrial growth, India को चाहिए industrial growth. Employment generation, that is the need of the hour. India needs employment generation. Population growth, क्या ये कभी planning में था? No. So your right answer is population growth. With this, if we see the overview of the entire paper, okay, we started with science. You had question on alpha, beta, gamma. Disease पे 2 question. I have always told you, disease हो गया, plant kingdom हो गया, animal kingdom हो गया. First priority में पढ़ो, हर पेपर में आपको इस पर question मिलेगा. Then you had question on acid, bases and salt. Chem part से, chem means chemistry. And then you had question on that. Then we proceeded to history. In history, you had revolt of 1857, modern, महात्मा फुले. PSI, STI, अभी ASO भी देख लिया. महात्मा फुले पे हमेशा क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं. He is a very important social reformer. You all have to study him. शाहू महाराज, important. डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर पे क्वेश्चन पूछा था. And here in this paper they focused on his magazines, newspaper, Satyagraha done by him. Okay, you had doctrine of lapse, modern. Jallianwala Bagh पे question था, modern. Again repeated question. Pune Pact, modern history से. Minto Morley, हिंदू मुस्लिम का जो था. गोपाल गणेश आगरकर, again a social reformer. Salt सत्याग्रह, महर्षि धोंडो केशव करे and Arya Samaj of Swami Dayanand Saraswati. This was the overview for history. Then we did geography. In geography there was question on physiography, power generation center, tea plantation, lake, soil, river and sanctuary.
पॉलिटी देखें, पॉलिटी में गवर्नर पे क्वेश्चन था, फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी, अमेंडमेंट्स पे क्वेश्चन, विधान परिषद पे क्वेश्चन, मनी बिल पे क्वेश्चन, कि कितना दिन रिजर्व करके रख सकते हैं। 8 शेड्यूल में लैंग्वेजेस के पे ऊपर क्वेश्चन, कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली। देन वी मूव टू इकोनॉमिक्स, रंगराजन कमेटी, 5 ईयर प्लान्स पे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आ रहे। देन वी सॉ ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ द इको प्लान। दिस वाज द ओवरव्यू ऑफ ASO प्री 2011। यहाँ जो भी टॉपिक्स है बिफोर गोइंग फॉर कंबाइंड 24, this should be mugged up thoroughly. Okay, I hope you have liked today's lecture and I wish you all have a great day ahead. Jai Hind.